The other tourniquet. Welcome aboard. Johnny boy, you out there? What's up, Muddy? How do I look? My studio. You're right over there. Studio golf. Say peace. Oh, Rory McIlroy, we got tennis going on. We got everything. British Open stuff. I'm working on that with my notes for next week. There's 41 first timers playing. Again, we can't talk too early because we want our friends to get in here, you know? But 9 under is the lead. McIlroy tied. He's got a few holes left. I think I've got him on my. I've got tennis on. 6-4 Sinner. Sinner's beaten Jokovic. Oh, he's killing him. Is this Sinner guy? Where's he from? Ireland? It's Italy? He's Italian? He's not Italian. This game's got to be Sinnerapio. Hello, I'm Sinnerapio. All right, we're going to go to double golf then. No more tennis. Sorry, Joe. So can you get up there, buddy? Huh? We want double groups. Yeah, we want double groups, folks. Chili, can you get up there? Hold on. Want to go up there? Chili, you want to go up? Chili, I can't keep getting up and down, but you want to get up there? Go see if she's out there. I don't know if she's out there or not. Well, even the ass dog. Trying to make it look nice in here, folks. I got to see if there's someone here. The dog will go out there. There's no one there, buddy. Chill. Nobody there, folks. Nobody there. Yeah, let's see. 63 is the score of the day. 64. Wow, look at the lowest score. I'm going to go down the whole thing. Nobody in the 70s yet. I'm still going. Up 71 at the 34th, tied for 34th. 71 is the worst score so far. 70, 71, 73. Obviously, the lower we go, the scores get worse. But no, there's only 4 scores in the 70s in the top people that are going to make the cut. 4 scores in the 70s. That's pretty good out of 70 people. 64. Look at these people missing the cuts. So this place is playing easy. The worst score is 73 today. Chili, I'm not yelling at you, buddy. I'm yelling at the people. 74. That's 78. Bernd Wiesberger had a bad day. That's one anomaly. 78, 75. Yeah, see, obviously the lower you go. So the scores are pretty low, peeps. Call you peeps. Yeah, just some nice lessons outside. Really nice. This guy was hitting this push draw with his 7-iron off the tee, the push cuts. Just dead solid. Stay behind it. Hit it from the inside and block it, baby. A lot of fun. In-person lessons are nice, but online lessons are nice. I don't have to leave my room. Well, not my room, my son's room. Chili, are you okay, buddy? Oh, the dog. I need a dog sitter, folks. We need a dog sitter. And his fingernails, his nails like walk on the thing. It sounds like it's like, brother, he's the neediest dog in the world. No one out there, buddy. There's no cars here. Come lay down with the cats. A cat meow. Yeah. So yeah, both lessons went great. Everyone's happy, hitting them long and straight. Because everybody has power leaks. Uh, you all have power leaks, whether you're getting ahead of it, the ball teed up too low. Speedway. I love it. You a racer? Oh, let me see your thing. I love it. I love NASCAR. I got my hut pass right here. Anytime I want a NASCAR. What's this one? Miami Speedway. Boom. Hut pass, baby. You ever been in the Pit Speedway? I'm doing fine, my friend. Love the NASCAR. The first time I went in the pit, way back, I think it might have been Miami. Oh, Jeff Gordon sitting there, Dale Jarrett sitting there. I mean, you're right next to these guys. It was amazing. Dale Earnhardt, they're all just yapping and talking about their cars. These guys were unbelievable. You're a golfer, Speedway. I love it. I love it. What's your handicap, my friend? Anything I can help you with? Don't forget to subscribe. I need all the people I can get. I need help. I need you to help me grow. Yeah, I love the NASCAR. When I went to the pits, I have the screws for some of the tires. I got to keep some of those. It was pretty cool. Like they wanted me. This is back in the 90s, the early 2000s. I would actually get the gas. It was for Denny Hamlin's car. My buddy's friend was the rear tire changer. So I'm just sitting there watching it next to Joe Gibbs on TV, right? The race is right here. And I'm watching on TV with Joe Gibbs standing next to me. And I went and got gas for them, these big orange or red tanks. Two of them, I think they were in this, almost like a shopping cart. And I'd push it to the Sunoco thing, give them a credit card, and they would fill those up, and I drove them back. That's how it worked back then. Like, to just take anybody to do it. It was nuts. We parked inside of it. Oh, it was so much fun. So much fun. I've been struggling lately. Other irons and the driver. Other irons. The driver. So driver is very important that you set up, you stay behind it. So you tilt back to the right a little bit, tee it up higher, and you stay back the whole time. See how my head's not moving forward? You don't want to be level. Your shoulder's got to be tilted. With an iron, you can be level or tilted this way. Driver, tilt back. So what you do is you stand up and you tilt to your right knee, your right hand tilts the knee. Here, see I'm behind it? And you stay back the whole time. Try that. You might block a mile to the right. But again, without seeing your swing, and I'm not in person, it's hard to help. But normally that's the case. You got to stay behind it. And you got to eliminate the left side of the golf course, my friend. That's okay. That's all right. But that's with the driver. With the irons, you set up basically neutral or slightly left to keep your weight forward. But let's just start with one thing at a time. If I were you, I'd go to the driving range with a 6-iron or 7-iron or 5-iron. Hit a bunch of balls with your feet together, just as a drill to keep you centered. Because if you're moving all over this. So if you look at my head on my logo back there, my head's not going to stay off. It's going to stay centered the whole time, right? I'm in a chair, so it's hard to do it. But I'm not going to fall back or fall forward. So when your feet are apart, you can slide to the right, you can slide to the left, and you'll stay up. But if you eliminate that and just have your feet together, you can't fall to the right. So you'll fall. So drills are important, my friend. Oh, there's so many, buddy. Yeah. Just let the release happen. I'd have to see your grip first, like how you're holding it in your hand. Where's my grip? You know what I mean? So you have to have it in down here. You can't have it in the palm of your hand. So let's start with this. So if your glove looks like that, we got a problem. Or anything like that. If it's, you know what I mean, it's got a holes in it or moving. That means you get the club too high in your palm. But it all depends on what shot you're hitting and what club you're hitting. There's more to it than it's that simple. You don't want to roll your arms over, your hands over. That, you want your body, you want your hands to be relatively passive. But some people want to swing left after impact, and some people swing to the right after impact. Like I said, I'd have to see it. Send me an email and send me a video, and I'll check it out for you. For sure. I'll help you out, Isaiah. But yeah, make sure you've got it in the palm. I mean, the palm. In the fingers, not the palm. See, that's in my fingers, not up here. Because that glove I just showed you, that club's moving. See, that club's moving. That's why it got worn. That's not my grip. That's one of my lessons grips. But you want that left hand. I'm assuming you're right-handed. Get that left hand right on top there, my friend. And right inward throw. There's all types of different releases, but he hits 1,000 balls a day, bro. You know what I mean? It's Dustin Johnson, right? 1,000 balls a day. It's different. That's the problem. We can't treat each other like tour pros. So I don't, you know what I mean? We do have to do certain things that are similar, but I have a new driver and it's way bigger than my last one. Yeah, the heads are too big. I have been hitting them bad lately and I need help to adjust and hit good again. Okay, so that's what I showed you before about your setup. It starts with your setup. You've got to be tilted to the right. All right, hold on. Let me find a video and I'll show you. Hold on. Boo. So I'm just going to show you one of my. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing, man? I want my channel. I got to figure out a way to get the live lessons on the screen here. And that'll, you could show your swing on here. That would help you for sure. Let me find it. Who can I look at? We'll help you, my friend. Where? Give me. All right. Scream. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. All right, let's share this. Tom Gillis at PGA.com. I'll put it on the screen. It's trickling on the bottom there. All right. So let's look at Victor. All right, Speedway. Check it out.
Let's just take a peek at what goes on.
Now see his shoulders. See the ball's forward, right? See how he's still. So that's. Let me turn that video off. I don't want. Right? That's me talking. I don't want you to hear that. I want you to hear me. That's my video. I did the tip on him, but see how he's tilted back, right? Ball's forward in his stance. So you got to do that, but he's going to stay behind it. Watch him at impact where his chest is. Don't worry about his left arm bending. His look how much his arm bends, but see how he's behind it? You see it? He's tilted here. You see that? He's back at impact. You got to stay back. You can't pull the ball. Pulling sucks. You got to push it right now. So with that driver, you got to push it. Again, it's hard to help without seeing it. But see how that line, that green line, see how he's behind it? That ball's not going left. You can't swing left when you're back here. It's just not going to happen. See how he's behind that ball? His head's back, right? Where he started. That's something you have to do, And again, I can really help you better with a video. You see that? Watch that video, okay, and listen to it. That's mine that I did. It's on my channel. Check that out. If you want help, I'm your man. This is my job, folks. This is what I do. And you'll get better fast, I promise you. But Victor, yes, he has arm bend too. So remember that, guys. See, there's so many myths out there. His arm is bending. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about. But watch his left arm bend. Again, like I said, I'm doing I did that before, so forget about those lines. But see his arm bend? Look at his arm. Look at his arm bending. So you're all out there trying to keep your arm locked and straight. You got to relax. You got to look at his arm bend. Look at that. That's crazy, right? Look how much that's bent. I'm not saying bend your arm on purpose, but don't lock your arms. Now there's tension. In any athletic move, you don't want tension. You want to be relaxed. You want to be an athlete, So important, guys. Well, yeah, you'll have it open or close. That's going to happen. You want it square to your path. So you want you want to swing from the inside. You want to basically hit your driver a little to the right. So you're going to aim a little to the left. So these guys aim a little left and they hit it at the camera. They don't aim straight and try to swing on a straight path. It's just too hard. With their irons, they kind of do. But with your driver, want to open up a smidge, aim left a smidge, and literally push it back to the target. Email me if you want my help. I can help you. It's peanuts to get my help. Peanuts to learn and play better. We talk on the phone. We give you a plan to do. I teach you the myths, the understanding of the game. It's what is that? Chili, what are you doing? You okay? It's easy to get you better, but again, I have to see it because again, if you're not holding it right, if you're holding it like that, we're in trouble. So I can't really help you. But that's what you're here for. Come here every time I go on. Listen to me talk. You'll learn. It's all the same things. I don't change my stuff all the time. Oh, golf school's $3,000. All I'm asking is for $40. $3,000? That's crazy. Thanks, my friend. I will talk to you soon. Thank you. $40. $40. Oh, 2 years. All right. I was going to say. Basically, you're going to take the video of your swing face on and down the line. We're going to I'm making sure your posture's right. You're going to take a picture of your grip. Do a little video like a CAT scan. Make sure you're holding it right. We talk on the phone. We talk through text. We talk on email. In person, I'm $150 an hour. I just did 3 of them. I'm trying to get away from that. I want to reach more people, be more affordable to more people. So $40. Send me $40. Send your video. We do a evaluation of it. Then you say, hey, in 2 weeks, you work on the drills I send you. You can talk to me before that, obviously. People will come on and talk to me about their stuff here. And in 2 weeks, we do another one. Make sure your posture's right. Make sure you're holding it right. Talk you through the myths of all this crazy. This is energy. Like I need more energy, right? $40 is pretty reasonable. But you got to get the video. So you video face on at belt high and then down the line from behind. So there's two videos you send me. Then we do short game. Eventually I just started doing this online. So eventually I want to get to a point where it's going to cost you like $60 a month or something. If we can get a bunch of people, and then you just call me up at any time, like a monthly plan. Just keep sending me videos. Hey, Tom, I'm having trouble with this. What am I doing? Am I aiming right? And we make it so that way you're it's not expensive and you get expert opinions and professional advice from a guy that can play golf and obviously teach it. And I don't have to leave my house. Not that it's a pain in the ass, but traffic. I got to go to the driving range. Now I just sit here and do it all on here. But if I can reach more people here, that's why it's $40. Who cares? Yeah, do some videos for me. Yeah, do them. You have to make sure you do them straight on not too far away, just so I can see the whole club in your body in the frame, and then from behind down the target at belt high. So right towards the flag from behind. So yeah, do a couple of those, and dude, trust me, the $40 will go a long way. I promise you. I promise you. I'm not going to not answer your question. You're going to be on here. I'm like, send me $20. No, when you feel, that's what I told these other guys. The guy sent me $40. Well, when do I pay you again? I go, when you feel like I've given you enough help, send me another $40. You know what I mean? Dude, we're not trying to get rich. I'm trying to help people play golf and make a little bit of money, but I'm not trying to get rich. That's why I want to get more people doing it. Obviously, I want to make money. I'm into, feeding myself and my family, but I figured that, the more people I can reach, the better for everybody. That makes any sense, Yeah, if you're breaking 80, bro, we'll get you right back there. That's not going to be a problem. But I got to see it. Even though I'm telling you to stay back and watching Victor, I still got to see you, what you're doing, because everybody's idea of what they're doing is different. I remember this one guy's, we're talking about putting or something. This is a few years back, and he goes, "Oh, I'm a great putter," and I'm like, "I got to see great putting. I got to see this. Great, you're a great putter." Think about that. He gets him, he's not a great putter, but in his mind, he's a great putter, which is good. I love that attitude. You got to have that attitude for sure. But so I got him a little closer to the ball putting, and I invented a putting mirror. Mine's the only one on an angle. Mine's the only one you line up your club face. This thing's amazing. So he's got him one of those. And all of a sudden, he started putting in his basement. And then all of a sudden, he goes, "Holy crap. I thought I was great before. Now I'm wicked great." It's like, okay. But golf's hard, man. Why go through it alone? I wouldn't go play. Well, I turned the tennis off, but I wouldn't go play tennis on my own. I wouldn't go play skiing on my own. I'm a decent athlete. I played hockey, baseball, golf. I can play cornhole with the best of them. Decent coordination, I think. Tennis, I get the ball, but I'd still want to learn the right way to do it, and that would just get you there faster, Yeah, there's that. Yeah, you're probably getting ahead of it, throwing a club at it. We'll fix you, my friend. We'll get you going. Where are you from? You don't have to say exactly, but are you from the United States? Are you from Europe, West Coast, East Coast? I'm in Boston, Massachusetts. North of. I'm not in Boston. I'm north of it. Suburbs. 15-minute ride. Not too far. But yeah, you got to have some help and coaching. If you want to enjoy the game, I don't understand how people go out there and they beat the balls. I was just at the range helping these people out. I've had them lessons before. So they're hitting them, getting them out there, enjoying it, making golf swings, not just trying to whack a ball like they're killing a snake in the backyard. And all these other people falling back, missing it, hit these dividers in the range, you know what I mean? And they're hitting the divider and they're swearing. And I go, it's a phone call away, people. It's a phone call away. It's an email away. That's good, though. You're driving it pretty good. Yeah. You're in Canada. Nice. The Senators, baby. Huh? Them Senators. Big hockey fan here, my friend. All right, let me try to change this real quick. Right, how do I find... All right, who else did I do? So drills. If you look at my channel, you'll see I'm a big time drill guy because I want you doing drills. So when I'm not watching you, if you're doing drills, you're improving. If you're just out there hitting the ball without doing drills, you're not improving until I teach you how to practice better. That's my goal, is really to teach you how to practice better and just beat balls at the range, grab one, hit it. No, take your time. Get a medium bucket. It all depends on how much time you have. If you got an hour, get a medium bucket, take a couple practice swings and hold the finish. Balance. Think of balance, athleticism. That's how we coach here, or I coach. Not just keep your head down, keep your left arm straight. No, balance. Take your time. I used to hit a shot at the range, at the public range. I'd go at night when it's dark out because I like to see the balls fly into the trees. When it's dark out, that white ball. And I'd just hit one, all right? And I'd look around, I'd watch the other people hit. And I'd look at the people watching me hit, which would happen as an ice cream stand. I'd be pounding them. Just take your time. Work on your swing, right? It's not how many balls you hit. It's how many good swings you make and how much you work on your motion. Get the feel. Like when I hit with my eyes closed, I can feel the turn. Or when I'm on one leg or, chipping with one arm or whatever. That's practicing. So when I step on the first tee, I just pick a target and react and swing, just like shooting a wrist shot in hockey or a basketball shot or cornhole. Cornhole. Good example. We all play cornhole. What do you think of cornhole? Nothing. Hopefully just the target. Whether you're trying to fly it, airmail it in, or land it short, roll it up, right? You can't think, all right, take it back slow, keep your head down. No, you're just thinking of the target. You become an athlete. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully you did a million drills. Which ones did you do? Drills, if you're doing the right one, obviously. And you got to do, if you've done a million of them, then I don't know. Like I said, I got to see it. But Isaiah, I love practicing, buddy. I love it. Love it. Can't wait to practice. Can't wait to hit. I hit 1,000. So I did a thing last week. I tried to make 1,000 putts, 5-footers right here on my little thing I have. It took me, I missed 42 out of 1,042. I missed 42. It took me 1,042 putts to make 1,000. 5-footers. Now it's on the same thing. It's pretty relatively easy, but I'm pretty good. But I could stand there all day and just roll it one after another. I took a break, but you got to be dedicated to practicing if you want to be better. If you want to shoot a million every time, shoot a million. And then the thing is, with the higher handicappers, people just learn it. You have to educate them on the game and what to practice. They all got the myths. Head down, left arm straight, bend your knees. That's all garbage. Doesn't mean you don't do all that shit, but there's ways around that. They're not think about that. There's certain things you got to do to be a better player. But it's not that hard. And you fall in love with it. I love playing good. I love it. It's all about making putts. How many putts I'm going to make that day? As a non-player anymore, shoot 68. Like my eyes closed. Tournaments are way harder. I'm not going to say you're playing on the tour. Now, playing in tournaments with cameras, it's a lot harder. The pressure's fucking intense. But just going out with buddies and hitting it around, no problem. Feet together drill is awesome. You did. You didn't compress the ball because normally when you're not hitting. All right, so that drill, let me find it. This is a great drill for you, my friend. I have so many shorts. This one here. This one's amazing. Oh, that ain't it. Where'd it go? This one here. So you shut the face, right? And then you make a swing. It forces you to get hands ahead of it and hit down on it for compression. See that? So if you shut the face at address, you have to create the lag and the downward motion on it. This drill is amazing. Shut the face and trust me, try it. It's amazing. Nikki Faldo. Yeah, that shut the face drill is great, buddy. But the feet together drills are amazing because most people are moving all over the place, You got to stay centered, man. All right, let me look at the tourniquet for a second. Uh-oh. What happened? There it is. All right, got her up 8 under. He just won last week. I was giving him shit yesterday. Got her up. Wow. He shot 68 yesterday. McElroy 9 under, 1 hole left. Excuse me. All right. Well, it should be a good tournament. We got some big names up there. Then the Open Championship. So I'll be on every day till next Sunday at some point. Covering the Open. And Monday, this is amazing for Monday, right? So normally you qualify for tournaments. They don't have Monday qualifiers. They used to have a lot of Monday qualifiers on the PGA Tour and the Korn Ferry, blah, blah, blah. They don't do that for some reason anymore. But in this major championship, the Open, they have, you could try to qualify, right? Just like the U.S. Open. You pay $400. You got to go to a local qualifier. You win that or qualify in that, top 10. Then you go to the final qualifying. They take 2 or 3. You get into the Opens. That's done. U.S. Open. Now, though, the Open added a new one. This is great. On Monday at 7:30 their time, hopefully it's being live streamed because I'm going to show it. Even if it's at 2 in the morning, I'm getting up. They have a final, what's it called? Last chance qualifier. There's 12 guys who were in position to qualify through those other ones. They just missed, like they were an alternate. They picked those 12 guys, and they're playing for one spot on Monday. This Monday, the week of the Open. This is unprecedented. The last chance qualifier, 12 guys. And whoever wins it gets in the Open. It's amazing. So if you're a fan of the golf tournament, like I went to the Ryder Cup, right, for 7 days. On Monday, it was fucking nothing happening. You go to Open on Monday, they're having these 12 guys go play, and you can go watch them on the British Open course. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. So that's a fun thing. We're going to cover that. We're going to be on every morning, every day, doing swing fixes. So write that down in your book. Hit that notification bell, all that, so you know when to find me there, Isaiah. You add loft and impact, so you're going back. You have to be. So I can help you, my friend. I can help you. We can't do it right now, but I can help you. I got so many ways of helping you practice properly that you'll be amazing. So this person you're about to see here, this is my oldest kid who followed me around the golf course. He was the firstborn, right? He followed me around the driving range. He'd come to the golf course with me all the time. He won 100 million junior tournaments.
Watch this kid pound it.
He's 24 now. He lives in Los Angeles. He works for the Los Angeles Lakers team. He doesn't play much anymore. That was last 4th of July, a year ago. He came back from Cali to hang out with us 4th of July, took that club out of my bag and just started pounding drivers. But I taught him how to think. I taught him how to practice. He plays golf. He doesn't try to hit a ball, but he does all these drills. My daughter can hit it. My other son can hit it. All right. They don't get into it like he does. My daughter's starting to play more, which is great. But they can play golf. They can hit it. They play golf. I teach them how to play golf, not just hit a golf ball. McElroy, 5 under. Oh, that's earlier. Jesus. I treat everyone I teach just like my kids, or when my parents were alive. I taught them. I treat everybody the same because I give a shit. I want you to get better. And if you put the time into it, it's easy. The only reason I'm any good is because I work my ass off and I did the right things. Same thing with all these guys. Think they just go to the range for an hour? I remember teaching this one guy. This is 2010-ish, and I could still play. And he's just out of high school, college. He wants to go on the tour. A kid, pretty good player. He's showing up at noontime. Hello. he's showing up at noontime to practice. I'm like, bro, you gotta be in the gym at 5:30. You don't want to be a pro? Are you kidding me? You don't just show I'm pretty good. You're not that good. You got to be on the range by 7. So when I was shipping my mirrors out to the guys, traveled the tour for a few years trying to get guys to buy my mirror, use my mirror. Okay. So the first time I did it is like 2016. I'm meeting a couple Garson Grip, Bernie Garson. He's out there. Scott Garrison from SEG Golf, the guy that does all the shafts for all the boys. He has his own tour van. Meeting these guys. Kenny McDonald, another tour rep. Monday. They just played Sunday. Monday morning, I get there at 6 o'clock to get ready. Put the mirrors out, get the putters going, the grips, whatever. This is a Garson grip right here. It's pretty cool. The range was packed with tour pros on a Monday morning at Sea Island. That's where Sea Island, Georgia, packed. Monday morning, 6:30, 100 guys out there hit balls. They don't show up at noontime, and these guys think it's just because you're decent, it's not going to be that good. That a boy. Exactly. That's what I teach you. I teach you how to practice, how to think, what to practice, when to stop practicing, when to take a break. Take your time, what drills to do. Hit a million sand wedges, lob wedges, use that bounce, work on your finish without a ball, practice without a ball. Hold on a second, my friend. I'm getting crazy with the dog here. Hold on. I gotta move the dog out. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Talk amongst yourselves.
Game having a bud. Hello? Hey, who? What's up? Nothing, B. Just watching the game, having a bud. What's up with you? Nothing. Watching the game, having a bud. True. What's up? Yo, who's that? Yo, pick up the phone. Hello? What's that? What's up? Yo, where's Dookie?
Y'all remember that What's Up Bud Light commercial? Great stuff. Oh, boy. That noise was my daughter took the cat. It's all crazy here, guys. It's a madhouse. Dude, you put the time in, you get better. It's easy, but you got to follow the plan. And just repetition. I'm trying to get back in shape. So I had a health issue, blah, blah, blah. I was out of commission for a while. I'm fatter than I should be. I'm weaker than I should be. But I started working out again. I joined the gym. I'm going. It doesn't happen like that. The guy goes, you got to go every day for a year. I go, what? Or every 5 days, whatever. No, I want to go one day and be jacked. Doesn't work that way. Right? If you're a diet, you're eating better. Doesn't happen the first day. Same thing in golf. But with today's Amazon Prime days, you just call up, hey, send me food. DoorDash. We got DoorDash the other night. The guy came in 20 minutes with it was beautiful. Not the golf swing's not going to happen. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. So you got to use your practice swing. Take 1,000,000 practice swings. Here's a good advice, which I will teach you once we get started. Scrape the ground with the bottom of the club. No divots. Divots are for tour pros. With this, you can take a wedge maybe, but scrape the ground with the bottom of the club and practice finishing balanced. Go in the backyard and do that 1,000,000 times. See, when you get over the ball, Isaiah, you're trying to hit a ball instead of just making a golf swing. So the more practice swings you take, just hit it with your practice swing. You know you're going to hit the ball. Trust it. You got to trust what you have. So if you make a perfect balanced finish swing without a ball, do the same thing with the ball. Just focus on you, not the ball. You've got to eliminate the ball. The pros don't see the ball. We're looking at, I guess we see it there, but our mind is on our swing, finishing balance, tempo, and the target. Not that. We're not trying to help it or scoop it. We make 1,000,000 practice swings, and we're trained to hold the finish till the ball hits the ground. So you have to finish perfectly balanced until that ball hits the ground. And that's part of the brain part of golf. So Steve Yellen, this great psychologist, and there'll be other ones on. When I have a podcast coming out with tour pros, coaches, brain coaches, athletes that went from hockey to golf and baseball to golf and football to golf. They're going to be on the podcast. But Steve, these guys, the brain coaches, will help you think. You already know you want to play good, right? So calm down. I'm going to make the best swing I can and just try to finish perfectly balanced. If you get to that point, you'll play better. You got to get away from trying to hit a ball. Simulators are bad for you. Do not go to simulators unless you know how to use them and how to think. Even with a net, I have to teach you how to use a net. And people don't, what? You'll see once we get started. Nothing wrong with a net, but you got to know what part of the net to hit. Very important. If you're hitting every part of the net, we got a problem. That means you have a different release pattern, different path. Who knows? You're trying to help the ball. Get some education. Oh, that wasn't a word, but yeah, I'm glad you're here, and I'll help you out, my friend. What else can I show you? Just to prove. So here's so that's
This
one
drill
of
is the towel across the chest drill. Okay, so I'm on a piece of hard pan here. I hit a bad shot. I'm not in the grass where I want to be. Got to figure out how to get it on the green from here. I'm pretty close to the green. What you're going to do with this shot is you're going to play it a little bit back in your stance, and you're actually going to move your hands way forward, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm taking the bounce off the club and making that leading edge kind of dig down on the ball. So if I play it like a normal shot, the club's going to bounce. I'm going to end up sculling it or blading it over the green. So I'm going to play it back in my stance a little bit. And as you watch my swing here, I'm going to take some practice swings. I'm very wristy, and I'm kind of just going to pop down on it. That's going to make it go. I don't need a big, huge, full swing. I'm going to mess that up. Play it back in my stance. I'm just going to pop down on it. And that's going to get the ball rolling towards the cup. Practice that a little bit.
Here's
Long distance in the hallway, using the iPad. Boom! Right in the center.
So why is that muted still? That's what I do. I coach and teach and help people, you know. I have 1,000,000 videos, but I can't get them all on here. All right, there's me and Jack. Back in the 90s, I caddied for Jack. I caddied for Norman. I caddied for Trevino. That's me with the mini tour trophies. I've got 30 of them over there. That's somewhere in Vegas, I guess. But just so you know, I know my shit. This is one of the articles. I've done 1,000,000 articles for newspapers. I was on TV in Boston. I got 2 Emmy Awards for that. I live and breathe golf. There's my kid. The one you just saw ripping it, that's him as a little guy with all his trophies. There's 100 of them over there. There's another one with him. Look at him. Isn't that great? He went on to be state champion and just a great kid. Now he works for the Lakers, making a fortune, got a hot girlfriend. Me and John Vanderlei. See, but I didn't grow up in that cell phone era, so I don't have a million pictures of guys. There's me with another trophy. It was only $450, but hey, it's money. I won it in a trophy. You know? Top teachers in New England. I was sad that year. I got robbed, but hey, shit happens. I know my stuff. One of my
Jesus Christ. That ball is smoked up the left side. That's also on the grid. That's deep. That is 317 yards. One more, Jill.
5 minutes.
Oh, God damn. Jesus fucking Christ. That's all.
Ryder Cup. He's so sleepy, just lazy, got a little belly. He looks like he should be selling at GameStop, you know. But the guy can play. The guy can move it. All right, Koepka's done. 74. Nice job. Scheffler's gone. All right, let's get rid of those 2. Victor. All right, he's 2 under. He's going to make the cut. So you get Tom Kim, McIlroy, Jordan Smith, Fitzpatrick, Minwoo Lee, Chris Gotterup. Oh, what a name this one is. Nikolai. You know I love great names, guys. You know it. Nikolai von Dellinghausen. How about that one? There's some cool names on this list. Michael Thor Bjornsson. He's a local guy. Guido Migliozzi. Darius Van Driel. Huh? Sudalashan Yamalajo. There's better names. No, there's names in the other tournament. So there's a side tournament, the PGA Tour, the Isco Championship. Alexandro Del Rey. Jacques Kruswich. I don't have no idea how to say it. Jacques Kruswich. Yudo Katsuragawa. Love the names. I have a boring name. I want a cool name. Joachim Lagergren. That's what's happening now. I know they're different languages and all. Who we got here? Let's see. Sorry, my friend. Tomorrow I'll take videos. You got it, buddy. Yeah, send me your grips, everything. Am I still muted? Oh, thank you. Yeah, the thing, it's weird. Remember, I'm an old boomer guy. Excellent, my friend. I love it. I'm here for you, my man. Like I said, I'll be on literally every day for the next 2 weeks. Thank you, buddy. Speed. Did you subscribe? I'm just learning how to do all this stuff, not golf. Using all this equipment, making videos. So I'm not great at the video, but my information's good. So I got a ton of ideas to make better videos and do live shows. I'm trying to figure out how to get to call in where you can call in. So I do have a podcast coming out with, like I said, golf pros, tour pros, club pros, brain guys, muscle guys, athletes. So I want people to be able to call in and ask them a question. So I have to figure that out. But I'm slowly getting there, my man. But the live show thing, I never really did a lot of it. But I'm trying to get into it. And I appreciate you guys being here. Trust me. Trust me, man. So I'll be on tomorrow. I'm not sure what time it starts tomorrow, but I'll be on probably 9 o'clock. Sunday, same thing. We'll watch the final round. And then Monday, hopefully I could live stream that, the last chance qualifier for the British Open. That would be amazing. So remember that grip, guys. right there, not up there. So now upside down. But you don't want it there. You don't want a gap in here. You want that gap, boom, right there. Boom. So where your wrist hinges, you want it to be over the shaft. Now, this is free advice I'm giving you. Don't tell anybody. This is huge. See where my wrist hinges? Let me get that off. Where my wrist hinges is over the shaft. See? It's not over here. It's not over there. It's right in line. So if you stuck a bullet through my wrist hinge point, it would hit the grip. Does that make sense? I kept saying shaft because normally it's a club. So right there, it lines up with that. Now my wrist can hinge. See? Now watch. If I move it over there, see how it's not lined up? My wrist can't hinge. If it's over there, that's how these guys cup it, but don't do that. You want your wrist hinge point right on top of the grip, right through there. Huge advice. I'm giving you all. Write it down, take a picture of it, do what you got to do. If you don't do that, you're screwed. So just by Isaiah and Speedway, if you're not holding it like that, everything else I'm telling you is not going to work. Anybody tells you it's not going to work because your wrist won't hinge properly. It can't do it based on how our bones work in our hand. So you could do all day long, all the drills I want you to do. You're going to struggle. So that might be happening to you, Isaiah. You don't have it in the right spot in your hand, so you're doing all the drills, but your bones aren't working properly because you're not holding it right. Huge. And they'll teach you how to do that. Oh, you got to get some pictures for me, buddy. We'll talk. Send me some videos and stuff, would you? Get some swings for me. We'll work on that. You know what I mean? I wish I could go. Someday I'll go. I went to the Ryder Cup. I didn't go to the U.S. Open. I was going to go, but it's in the middle of Long Island, on the end of Long Island. I live in Boston. It's like a 2-hour drive to get to the ferry to go across the channel to get there, and then another 2. It would have been like 6 hours just to get there. So I begged it. But I'll be going to more tournaments for sure. But yeah, I got to talk to you about that. Give me some videos. That would be huge. Huge. You can be my correspondent from where is it? It's in England, right? Berwick. What's it called? Southport, right? Yeah. Birkdale. Yeah, Southport. Yeah, that'd be huge if you'd help me out. I'd love that. Yeah, we'll work something out. You know what I mean? I've been to the PGA, like the Open. Been to a bunch of them. Just went. Yeah, the Ryder Cup was awesome. Just spent 7 days down there. It was nice. Practice rounds are the best way to get good videos, you know, because the guys are loose, and maybe at the Open it'll be a little different, but regular tournament practice rounds are great. You gotta love it. Yeah, Royal Birkdale. Yeah, that's where Tommy Fleetwood snuck on, right? Something like that. Tammy. Used to call me Tammy. Then my son was born. His name's Tom. So like Thomas, they called him Tammy. So I'm Tommy Sr. What is that one? Is that the grip? You have to do it, bro. Think about it. No one ever told you that exactly because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You physically can't do it. Now you can do it, but it's stiff. You have to like hold it. It won't hinge. But now look, automatic. It just does it on its own. If you hold it to the side, not going to happen, right? Am I wrong or right? It's a yellow hinge. Yeah. You just hold it better and you don't need that fucking thing. Use it. It probably helps you. But if you weren't holding it right, you still can't do it. No matter what training aid you use. I'm all for training aids. I love them. But you got to be holding it in your hand properly. Has anyone ever taught you that, to hold it in your hand properly? Well, the first thing I do is, that's where this came from. Well, this is a lie. I'll tell you the honest truth about it. But So see this? That's because he's holding it right in his hand. Simple. So I was walking from the pro shop to where I teach, right? And we get the bucket. I'm talking to the guy, and he's holding his glove, and there's a hole in it. Not that, a hole. You can see through it. And we're walking to the range. I go, hey, Mr. Johnson. Yeah, nice to see you. I'm Tom. Nice to see you, Bo. All right, we got to work on your grip. Plus, I looked at his grips, and there was like pressure marks on the grip. It's like from tight, because he has to hold it tight because the club's moving. That's why he has this stretch mark in it or the hole in it. His club's moving, so he's got to hold it tighter so the club don't move. Rather than just holding it properly, just let it hinge and be an athlete. So we're walking there, and I said, Mr. Johnson, we got to work on your grip. He's looking at me like, what do you mean we got to work on my grip? You haven't seen me hit a shot yet. I go, I'm looking at your glove. I know there's a problem, So that it didn't come from that picture. That's not the glove. It actually had a hole in it. I found that on the one of my lessons, and I just took a picture of it. But I also saved the guy money on grips too, on gloves and grips. So they owe me extra money. But you never know. Yeah, the bottom hand. So the bottom, you just want it to lightly cover. Like right now, I don't have a club in my hand. It's just this awful. I hate these grips, but it's just covering that thumb. I mean, right over there, my hand just on there, nice and soft. Right in the fingers, nice and soft. Boom. Try to hold it soft when you're at address, because as you go back, you're going to grip it tighter. You don't want to choke anything. You don't want tension anywhere anyways, This thing's not bad. This grip thing, you've seen all these. Wait, do I have my thing on? I'm sorry. This thing's not bad. This thing. I have a grip trainer coming out hopefully soon, along with my putting mirror. See, this club, this has to be on a club, fixed on a club. You can't take it off. It's like a regular grip. You got to put it on a 7 or something. But mine could go on any club. It's soft, it's small, and makes you hold it properly. This isn't bad. This is good to start with, but my thing is amazing. And I invent all these things, guys, because of trying to help people. So if I'm helping you out, you give me $150, right? I want to help you. So if I teach you to hold the grip, and then you leave, you go home, you go practice, you're holding it weird again, you're not going to get better. Then you're cursing Tom Gillis doesn't know what he's doing. You know what I mean? That's a joke, hopefully, but that's why if I have this grip trainer, I invented it out of necessity to help people, and it works. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean to leave that up there, but yeah. So your right hand, you're right-handed, right, Isaiah? I'm assuming your right hand just goes on there soft, right there, buddy. We'll work on that, kid. Yeah, so it just goes in right in those fingers, right down there. Top hand, and I just cover my thumb. Just cover the thumb. There's my top hand. Just nice and soft. So they're both facing each other. You want your hands facing each other. That's how they work. If this hand's facing this way, I got to get a better camera setup. You know what I mean? If this hand's this way, if they're not facing each other, you're in trouble. So this goes here. So it's slightly tilted to the right. And again, we'll do better when we start working on it. You know what I mean? I'll have a better video for you. It's hard to do it standing here, but we'll fix you, buddy. We'll fix you. We'll get you there. Wow, this tournament's almost over. What time is it? It's only 2 o'clock. Jesus. We'll get you, buddy. We'll get you. We'll hook you up. But if you could, obviously, subscribe to it. Leave a comment. Well, you're leaving comments, obviously. But I'm trying to grow my channel, and I appreciate you guys. If you like what I'm doing, it's hard to get in the golf space. Now, I know my shit just as good as anybody. I'll put myself up against anybody. But they've been for years. But to grow this channel is tough. And I need your guys' help to, just like button, obviously. Leave a comment when we're done, even. When it's over, go to the comment section and say anything you want. Great guy, good job, hate him, love him. Hopefully something positive. But the more you engage with me, the more YouTube likes it. Then they'll send it out to 5 more people, then 10 more people. And then we can grow it. And then I can come up with a monthly plan. I don't know, $50 a month for unlimited lessons and coaching. That's a pretty good fucking option. That way I can make some money and you guys can get some help for peanuts. You know, I go to the range, the guy gives me, I'd rather do this, to be honest with you. McElroy, they put his name on top. Wow, that's funny. Oh, he's Northern Ireland. I see. No American. Oh, Goddard's the only American up there. Wow. Oh, we got World Cup today, right? Shit. We got World Cup, people. What time is that on? Oh, it's not. It's on Fox. Shit, I can't put it on there. It might be on now, right? Germany and Belgium? No, Spain and Belgium. Yeah, it is on now. Oh, it's on at 3. Spain, Belgium, yeah. I love all sports. Cricket. You want to watch cricket? What's the colleague championship? Is that senior tour? No, that's a British Open. Colleague championship streaming now on golf. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate Isaiah Speedway. Thanks for being here, my guys. I love it. Nobody knows I'm doing it. That's the problem. You know, I get 19 people from X, 0 Facebookers, and 2 YouTube. But it goes up and down. But nobody knows I'm doing it. That's the problem. And I find guys like you guys that appreciate it and know what's going on. That's how we grow the channel, folks. That's how we grow it, with help. And then you stay here forever. We teach you how to be a great player. Then you're going to come in tomorrow and you're going to say, hey, Tom, I shot my best round ever. Boom. Boom. That's how it works, folks. Yeah, I'm still learning all the buttons here. So when I do the media thing, sometimes I forget to change it. Oh, there's Vandalay. This is the best right here. Oh, I love it. Look at this bastard. This thing's fucked up. I don't have a fancy studio. I'm in my son's bedroom. How about this one with the rakes? Where should the rake shouldn't be either one of those 2 for sure. It should be 3, but I'd say in the bunker. Because you could move the rake. You know? Some people say out of the bunker. I say in the bunker. I don't know. What is this one? Oh, that's my kids' Lakers stuff. I thought I had a bunker lesson. What's this one?
That one you're talking about?
I think he likes that one. Is that the one you're talking about? That's the one I'm talking about, Tiger. Nearly pitched it on the green.
Soft. Is this Microsoft? I didn't even know I was doing that. Didn't even know it, folks. Scotty Scheffler's. Oh, boy, I'm tired. Long day at the ranch. It was a long night at the ranch. Holy shit. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Isaiah in Speedway. He's excited. Me too, Isaiah. I'm excited, my friend. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Yeah, send me an email, folks. You want help. Coaching, all that good stuff. Get better. Play better golfs. It's not that hard. What's a widget? I'm hearing weird noises out there. Oh, I love it, folks. I love it. Yeah, tomorrow morning. I'm not sure what time it starts. Let me see what time I'll start doing this. TV coverage. Where's TV coverage? Because they're not going to start too early tomorrow because of there we go. Because the cut. Maybe I'll start at 8-ish. That ain't helping me. Yeah, maybe 8-ish tomorrow. This isn't helping me with tea times. I think this AC's had enough. This AC's had enough. He's like, I'm done, man. You deal with that heat. Well, the tournament's over, folks. I'm going to hit the road again. I always say I might come on tonight or something like that, but we shall see. Anyone out there hasn't subscribed, subscribe to it, like it, share it, do whatever you can so I can grow. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all for watching. Work on your swings, your drills. Check out my other videos to get you to where you want to be. Email me on the bottom, scroll in there. You can play better golf and not break the bank. Golf lessons are too expensive. So why not get better for less money, and we can all be happy. You can play better golf and I can feed my family. All right. So again, I might do this golf tournament later on, but I got some things to do here. And as I always say, keep it in the short grass.